Hey, I just want to share my 2 cents when it comes to LLC versus sole proprietor. I do get this question a lot from people of the community, and so by no means is this any type of legal advice. I'm just sharing my experience, and what I have done, and maybe what I would have done different. So when I first started my business back in 2019. I was registered as a sole proprietor, right? Not an LLC. But in hindsight, I wish I would have done LLC from the beginning. And this might not be for everybody. So I feel like I should have started as an LLC because of the heights of my business that I didn't expect it to go to, and I would have had an LLC from 2019 versus 2021, which would have ranked me a little higher when it comes to business funding. When I first started my business, I was not thinking about any type of business funding whatsoever, business credit, or anything like that. But now times are different. Um, and so that would be the main reason why I would have started an LLC from the beginning. Your business might go places that you don't even think about in the future, and to have it established as an LLC will give you years, could give you years under your belt versus, you know, starting it, 2 or 3 years later. So that is the biggest difference for me. Um, and my reasoning for not wanting to do an LLC from the beginning was because I wasn't making any money, right? I figure like, okay, I wasn't really making any money, so why am I going to go register with Uncle Sam and give him money for something that I'm not even making money with at the moment, right? Um, so that was my reasoning. I believe, and this is why I tell you don't take this verbatim, that I want to say the limit is like if you make $600 or more, that is when you need to start reporting, right? Um, and so it wasn't really till I made money that I decided honestly, my first six figures when I decided to jump into LLC for tax purposes. Um, Also, with the sole proprietor, when I first started, I did not have an EIN. Okay, I did not have an EIN. I only used my Social Security. But you could be a sole proprietor operating under an EIN, so you don't have to use a Social Security number. So what I did was I created a list of things that I feel that you should get started with now, whether you want to do an EIN, a LLC right now, or you want to just start out with the sole proprietor and just see where your business goes. It's not a lot of money to get started with an LLC. It's just maybe a little bit more paperwork, but not really. So it just shows up different on your tax return, and I believe the tax liability, it gives more of a separation, and you know what is what as far as like your spending, um, like your profit and loss, right? It's more organized, but not really too much of a difference between the two. So to me, the biggest difference between the two is, you know, having an established business on paper versus not. Um, so what I would say to that is think about long and hard. Is this the business that you're running? Is it something that you want to do for the long haul? Is it something that you see yourself doing for a long time? Could you see yourself evolving in the business, and scaling it? Then I would definitely just go ahead and jump in with your LLC. It's really not that hard. It's not a lot of steps. But in the meantime, I created a list of things that you should do to get started. One would be to secure your domain name, get your EIN, your business bank account. It's like a list of 7. So if you click the link in the description, you can get the list. Also in that document, it's not just a list of the 7 things that I feel like you should do to get started in your business. Um, It's also how I've made, it's 12 different ways and how I've made money in my craft business, right? A lot of times people think multiple streams mean multiple businesses. Well, I've created 12 streams from this one craft business that I have. And it's not just selling products, it's selling digital products, and it's offering services. And then I also highlight the apps and the software that I use to maintain this. And it's not a lot. I believe it's 4 main systems, and then which are highly recommended. And then I have 4 other systems that I also recommend, but it's, kind of optional depending on what direction you want to go with your business. So I hope this video has helped you and gave you, a little, I hope it's helped you and, informed you a little bit on why I personally chose to do sole proprietor versus LLC, and why I wish I would have done LLC from the beginning, which was to establish my business on paper, right, for business funding, and just, overall having that history of making money on a paper trail, right? Those are some things that us as business owners, we're just hustling, trying to make money, and we're not really thinking about too much of the future. At least I wasn't. I can't speak for everybody else. So I hope this has helped you. Click the link in the description and get the download. Let me know if this has been helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next video. If you want me to go in depth on anything else that I talked about in this video, leave it in the comments below and I will make more videos to what you guys want to see. All right, see ya.